Shalom. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Baharakakadash. This is Matthew 15:18. It says, "But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile the man." So your actions, what you produce, your works, they come from the heart, being the mind, the inner man, your spirit. Those are the things which defiles a man. It says, "For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies." All right. It says, "These are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashed hands defileth not a man." All right. So those things defiles a man. All right. To eat with unwashed hands, that doesn't defile a man. And the scribes and Pharisees came to Yahweh Shah, saying that the disciples didn't wash their hands, and that's a custom of man, on the outward appearance, but that's not what defiles you. It matters about the inner man, so I got a few precepts just going into this. This is Matthew 7:15. It says, "Beware of false prophets," those that were not truly sent by the Lord to preach the word in sincerity and entirety. It says, "Which come to you in sheep's clothing." They're giving the appearance as if they they're one of the Lord's true believers. If they're one of the men of the Lord. It says, "But inwardly they are ravening wolves." So they got their own agenda, and they're worried about their own belly. And wolves prey, and that's what false prophets do. All right. It says, "Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes or thorns, or figs of thistles?" So you're gonna know a tree by their fruits. You're gonna know a man by his fruits. All right. Verse 17. It says, "Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit." So a good man, a righteous man, is going to bring forth good productions. He's going to have good fruit, through the Spirit. But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. All right. So a bad tree is going to bring forth evil doings. All right. And the example of evil doings is saying that you can pop your woman on the Sabbath, saying that the law is done away with, saying that Edomites are going to make it into the kingdom, saying that you can get lineups, just anything adverse to the scriptures. Verse 19, "Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down." So it's like, I think I was at verse 18. It says, "A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit." So a good tree isn't going to bring forth anything evil. A good man, a righteous man, an upright man is going to be coming out of the scriptures, in its entirety. It says, "Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit." All right, so a corrupt man isn't going to bring forth good fruit, because you're going to know a tree by its fruits. All right. And going to verse 16, just an example, a banana isn't going to bring forth apples. A banana tree is going to bring forth bananas. All right. Because the Lord said He's not an author of confusion, Verse 19, it says, every tree that bringeth forth not every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down. So every man that doesn't have good works, he's going to be destroyed. Read it again. It says, "Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire." A wicked tree is a false prophet is going to be destroyed if he doesn't repent. It says, "Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them." So you're gonna know a man by what he does, his actions. All right. And this is Sirach 27:6. It says, "The fruit declareth if the tree have been dressed." Again, because by that man's productions, what he does, his works, it's going to show if he has on the correct apparel, if he got on that long, glorious robe, roughly paraphrasing. All right. It says, "So is the utterance of a conceit in the heart of man," and the utterance is going into the production, the works, So if you're working pride, You know, working pride is a evil it's evil work. You know, so if you working wickedness, then that means that you're a wicked fruit. You're a bad fruit, a corrupt tree, you know. So Lord willing of Zedephon, call her light and law, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kagadache Shalom.